Stop. Oh, I can't. The lady's obviously got like issues or something, man. You know, I don't know. What's up, everybody? Kiss me. Tell me I'm sexy. Let me go get my hat. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm sorry, you know, I shouldn't. There's obviously something wrong with that lady. That one, I just couldn't not show you that video. But not hot enough for you. I don't know, man. I don't feel well. I'm gonna have a truly. That's gonna make me feel better. What's up, guys? Hey, I promised feet. See? Oh, very nice. You like it? Mm. Right, I was promised many would hit the like button if I did that. And there are I don't know how many people are in here right now. Not paying attention. But I'll play video games here in a second. Just need to chill out. Beats. Yeah, I used to have well, I repurposed the foot cam to be the cat cam, but there's no cats in the room right now. So we can barely see the toes. You don't want to see the toes, bro. I could braid my toe hair, dude. I have a question for you. What, if any, opinion do you have on the current 530 or Funker 530's direction since the start of the Ukraine-Russian war? I do have an opinion on that. I think that we are doing... Here is my no shit opinion. My no shit opinion. I don't think you're going to find a more objective source of footage. I don't think you're going to. You're going to find bias in one direction or another. We ourselves have our individual biases. But from a footage selection perspective, we have footage from every perspective you can imagine. Right? We as individuals, as human beings, are going to have a bias. But you are not going to find a more neutral ground for the footage that's taking place on the ground. Is this your house? Yeah, man, this is my studio. My helmet's missing. That's what I was looking for. There's normally a helmet right there, but I took it with me over the weekend. 530 community. Oh, I mean, I think it continues to grow, continues to support us, which matters to us very much, you know. You can make a nice dollar on OnlyFans. Exclamation point OnlyFans.
Let's go, boys.
Anonymous, thanks for the 5 to stack up. It's Monday, so that means that this is a fundraising stream for combating veteran suicide through gaming with our partner Stack Up. There's 2 ways that you can support that. The first way is what we've been doing since 2020, and that's raising money to buy a custom gaming PC, ship it off to stackup.org, 501c3 organization, and they get it out to a veteran, U.S. and allied nation, that might need a break away from life. So you can support that effort by typing exclamation point donate, or the super chat feature is shut down. And in lieu of that is a donate function if you'd like to send your dollars direct to them. Right, you get sick giving all the E1s kisses before the whoa. The what? Let's fuck you, bro. What is it with MI soldiers showing their feet? No, I don't want to show you my feet, but people keep asking for it. I'm $20, $20. I'm gonna give it to you. And when I say $20, I mean 20 likes. So you hit the like button and you ask for the feet. I'm gonna give you the feet, dude. Whatever you're into. What's the biggest donation you've ever gotten? For the Fit PC, I've had somebody purchase a PC outright before. That was pretty wild. Yeah. Yep. It's a PsyOps thing and it's classified. Oh, I don't have my dashboard up. There was a huge dono to the. Oh, I'm logged out. Hold on. Let me get my shit together here. I'll turn the music back on for a second. I was not ready for the stream tonight, but I didn't want to cancel it. Trying to avoid that. Don't ever sell out like that. Play some BattleBit? We could schedule some BattleBit. Maybe we'll do that Wednesday. We'll play. Josh bought BattleBit. Maybe I can convince him to play with me. Judge a man by his toes. My toes are very hairy. What does that say about me? That was retired EMTP that did the full amount at once. Yeah. Yep. Sure was. EMT and Running Bear, both Dono legends. Yeah. They are absolute killers, man. Love them. Love all of you. And thanks for being here. You know, so one night, it wasn't a single dono, and that's why I didn't bring it up, but one night back in June of 2021, we did... This is before I kind of limited it. Before this was my job. I had a full-time job at the time, so I wasn't relying on any of the income from it. Nice! We're only 50 away from the next PC. Fiber Optic, thank you for the 50.
Well,
yes!
thanks a lot.
But one night back in June, 2021, we did 5 PCs in one night. The community just rallied. And it was, our community size was like, I don't know, there might have been 40 folks in the chat, dude. It was nuts. Nuts. And ordered all 5. All 5. Amazing. Bees, thank you for the 5 to stack up, dude. And Josh, thank you for the 20. I'm going to fire up squad here. I don't know if I'll make it all night tonight, guys. You into real-time strategy? I am, actually. Wax your feet for charity? Fuck, no. No. Mm-mm. You want to see Sound of Silence? Do you mean Sound of Freedom? That was a good night back when we had donation wars. Lambo, hey buddy. Put on socks and then change them. Ronnie's giving us some thigh. I mean, you can have the whole thigh if you want to. It's just whatever here. It's whatever you're into. Yes! Nailed it! Alright, do you guys want to order the PC now or at the end of the stream? Well, we can order it now before we start playing games. Yes, Cameron. Activity feed. Kyle, thank you for the 10. Fiber Optic for the 50. Eric, thank you for the 90. That's what that was that I missed. Thank you for all the subs, guys. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. You want to order it now? Fuck yeah, let's do it. I'm going to need to go get my wallet, though. So the way this works is it takes me a few minutes to... I got to slide money around. Got to make sure I'm doing the... keeping everything separate for taxes. So give me a second. And what I'll end up doing is purchasing it. I'm going to take you guys to the website, show you the specific PC that we buy. Then I purchase it. You're not going to be able to see the screen at that point, but I'll show you the order number and all that stuff. That's how I give you receipts. So let me take you to the StinceBuilt website where you can see the PC we're going to buy. So we're going to go to more, to partners, and you can find this by typing ! StinceBuilt. Go to my partner page. This is the Fit PC. So it's got a 5600X. It's got a ROG Strix motherboard, 16 gigs of memory. Oftentimes, and something to note, is Stince oftentimes updates or upgrades this stuff, right? I want to say it's got a 3060 Ti. Yeah. We should be upgrading that here at some point. A Lanley Landcool. This is it. This is the PC. So we're going to click purchase here. We're going to add it to cart. And once we get the shipping added to it, along with the build fee, it typically takes it to around $2,050 shipped. All right. The Fit PC system has been added to cart. View cart. We will apply our coupon code. Should save us a little bit of money on it. Nice. And now we go to checkout. This is the part you cannot watch. Need to go to paypal.com. Log in. And we need to go to the Fit PC account. Gotta move money. I know. All right. No. Stand by. I'll play music. All right, money's sent. Let me get into the other account. Fucking PayPal. PayPal and their fees, dude. All right, I'm gonna start filling out the billing details here now. First name is me. Yep. This won't take long. But then I'm gonna have to go grab my wallet. Gotta get the shipping address. There it is. Stack Up's in Florida. And for notes, we love you, Stince. All right, let me go get my wallet, and I'll finalize this. Enjoy this. You're gonna love it.
Hey, elbow switch, elbow switch.
Dad, push me harder.
Outlaw switch, outlaw switch.
All right, welcome back. All right, yep. Just double checking everything. Oof. PayPal might have added new fees or something. Who's the PC for? It goes straight to charity. Yeah, it goes straight to charity, my man. Sing us a little ditty. Oh, man. Wonder what I can do here. So for those that have been here before, each time we do this, we have issues with PayPal. Stand by. I'm trying to solve it. I love you. Welcome to Costco. That's what I need. Oh, that's going to take 3 to 5 fucking business days. Fuck you, PayPal. I always order it live, though. So if for some reason I can't order it live tonight, we'll order it live next time I'm live, which would be Wednesday, maybe. It might have to be Wednesday. Sometimes when I go to transfer money between the business account and the charity account, it holds it. Sometimes it'll let me release it. It's doing that shit again, guys. That's so fucking aggravating. Because I want to show you something. This would be PC number 29. Here's the spreadsheet. Because there might be new folks in the community that are like, what the fuck's going on here? We've done this. This will be, no, PC 30. This will be our 30th PC. And PayPal's fucking around again. $52,000 worth of PCs we've done this way. Yes, Cameron. Sometimes it does that, sometimes it doesn't, bro. You don't know what's an explanation? Yeah, but I mean, you know, I want people to understand that I'm not, it's not some kind of fucking pyramid scheme, you know? It just sucks, because I get so excited to order it, and then I let Stince know, hey, bro, we ordered another one, and then I tell Stack Up, and... Why the 7,000 plus, though? Oh, that was September. Yeah, so that was that, this actually was when Facebook paid out for that huge fundraising night that we did back when I was streaming on Facebook. We ordered 5 PCs with that. See, this is the amount of PCs. We did 2 PCs here. 63,000? No, that's 50. This will be $54,700 worth of PC donations. To veterans, correct. Yes, so these all go to stackup.org. Take you to their website really quick. An overwhelming amount of the income that comes through this stream goes to this effort. The only things that don't is once we order this PC, the remainder of the month, anything that you guys send in comes back to the stream, and members. That's it. So this is StackUp. I've been supporting StackUp since my very first stream ever. I made him $17, and I've never forgotten about it, and I never will. Like my very first stream ever. They do these supply crates. Their mission is ultimately just combating veteran suicide through gaming. So I'm a big fan of theirs, and I've been a big fan of theirs since. I don't even know if they're aware that my first stream was a charity stream for StackUp. Like, I went out and I bought a camera And I streamed from a laptop for 6 hours and made $17. Don't forget to remove the PC goal. I'm going to pull that right now, actually, because we hit that PC. Don't forget, though, if you do want to continue supporting Stack Up, since it's, what the fuck? Since it's Monday, we have the direct donation linked, so you guys can support them that way. Have you ever gotten to meet any of the vets blessed with a donated PC? No, I've reached out to a couple, and what's cool about working with Stack Up is when we do donate one, we actually get a here. Matter of fact, I'll show you on my Facebook. We get a media kit, right? So when they give one of our PCs to a veteran, we get a media kit from Stack Up that like here. This is a great way to explain it. That introduces us to the veteran that received it, gives us a little bit of his or her backstory, some photos of their time in service, some photos of them using the PC. And what's awesome is Stack Up also gives, so we donate the PC. So this PC, that's what the part that we provided. Stack Up steps in with games, with peripherals, fucking jerky, I guess. But yeah, we get a little bit of like a story about them, you know, and it's been such an awesome ride so far. Like, there's one that I really want to point out. I just would have to go find it. I thought I had it highlighted up here, but anyway, yeah. Gamer meat. Gaming's fun though. I'm an older gamer. It got me through a few bad dips in my life. Yeah, so I mean, gaming has always been kind of it's a hobby of mine. It's something I've always done. You know, going back to the NES. It's always kind of been an escape, if you will. So providing the opportunity for people to do that. Some of these stories that we get back from the veteran that receives it is they want to use it for school, right? There's one that's a little bit of a tearjerker of a story. She survived a murder-suicide attempt from her veteran husband, but she herself was also a veteran. And her goal with the PC was ultimately going to be to go back to school, right? So it's not just giving them an opportunity to game, it's giving them an opportunity to pursue education, to work from home, because these are good PCs. We're not, you know, ordering a Walmart PC. These are Stints make some good shit, for real. I want jerky now! Exclamation point jerky. Came a little way since the laptop days. Yeah, a couple upgrades here and there. Because I have cool people hanging out here with me, though. And cool people support me, like Perky. Perky's from Stack Up, guys. They are amazing PCs. Since does awesome PCs. The community gaming creates is great. The ability to communicate with other humans. Yeah. Yep. I remember that one hit me hard when you shared her story. Yeah. That one, like I said, that one was a tough one. Right? I was just happy to be able to support. And I used to build these PCs too. But what sucks about building them, and I've got the game running, guys. I'm going to try and get into the Viking server. I used to build them, and I kind of keep talking about this because remember, you know, we're always going to have new members of the community that don't know the reason we're doing a lot of this stuff. I'm going to play Middle East Escalation tonight. I haven't played Middle East Escalation in a while. We're going to join Broken as Designed. There's still room in there. I stopped building the PCs myself because I'm not a help desk. And if something breaks on it because I'm a dumbass, I want them to have some kind of like a support structure. You know, warranty, a help desk. I would be a no help desk. But I'll have to order the next PC on Wednesday or something. So if PayPal clears funds and all that stuff by Wednesday. We've dealt with this a couple times. Usually I'm able... It just depends. There's no rhyme or reason that they decide to hold it. Because what I have to do is I have to move it from... I have basically 2 PayPal accounts. Pulling the curtain back for a second. I have 2 PayPal accounts specific to this project and this effort. One is a PayPal account that receives direct when you guys hit the PC donation goal. When we do, right? That's the first one. I'm going to turn that off right now. So that's the first PayPal account. Then I have like a business PayPal because this is my business, right? It is a business. It's much more than I ever thought it would be. What I have to do, because I have a business card, is I have to move it from the PC account over to the business account, and then I purchase it with the business card. That way I am tracking the business purchase, and I am also tracking exactly how much on that first account I have spent on that. Right? So I'm tracking it that way for 2 reasons. 1, I don't do super chats for it because YouTube's going to keep 30% of that. 2, I got to fucking pay taxes. And I don't like it, but at least I'll be organized. All right, we're in Middle East escalation now. I'm going to join Squad 2 here. We are Canadians. Oh, I'm going to be a combat NG. No, I'm not. I'm just going to be a regular rifleman. So we're playing tonight not on Viking, but on Broken as Designed. Ronnie, is the recipient you're referring to Lindsay? Yes.
Really fucking moron, stupid moron. Okay, respond, everybody respond to me.
I think I'm going to change squads. That guy's already aggravating the shit. I can't. There's no other squad open.
Idiot.
Idiot. Oh, Shamans, thanks for that. Posted a bunch of times, dude. So that's the recipient that I'm talking about, Lindsay. He's mad? Damn, yeah, he was, wasn't he? Fucking pissed, bro.
Really stupid idiot.
How do I mute this motherfucker, dude? Is he my squad leader? Which one is he? Yeah, he's my squad leader. Mute! Imagine not being able to hear your squad leader on comms. Like imagine being on objective and just be like, nah, I don't feel like listening to the squad leader anymore. Fuck that dude. Markham? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well, what ends up happening when we play Avro is kick me from the squad already. Let's try and join a different squad. What ends up happening is we normally get our own stack going. Like, you guys are all welcome to join me. We're on Broken as Designed right now. But we typically just get our own stack going, and we'll have like a Funker squad, a Fitlocker squad, whatever you want to call it. But we don't, I don't think we have, since I'm not playing on Viking, which is where we normally, look at that thing's floating. Since I'm not playing on, oh, is that a bad guy? No, it's not. Yes! They're sick. Hey, buddy. I already made friends, dude.
Nice.
What's up, dude? Ow. Oh, shit! Alright. I do wear socks in the shower. I knew a guy that used to wear socks in the shower. He's a weird fucking dude. It's like...
Alright, why do you stick with me? Once we get
No, I'm not saying cap. God damn it. I got so excited to order the PC. Hopefully everything clears Wednesday and we get it done. You guys remember the problem with Artesian? When we when we tried to partner with Artesian and then it turns out they were doing some pretty weird business practices and we ordered a PC and they never made it. Like they never built it. There's a $2,800 PC too. These motherfuckers, man. And then in comes Stince to save the day. Sketchy mofos. Yeah, they were real sketchy when I was like lining up with them too. Like that. James, I don't know if you remember like the convos we were having. I was like, yeah, they say they're gonna partner, but they're not like talking to me.
Can you put a rally down, squad leader?
For those that don't know the story of Artesian, I want to say they got hemmed up for like faulty taxes or something. And I was trying to find a company to partner with on this because I knew we were gonna be moving some PCs. I was like, we're gonna buy a lot of PCs, you know. This effort matters to us as a community, and so I didn't want to be just buying them. I wanted a company to stand by it with us, you know.
You're in a bad spot, man.
And Artesian was actually like a really popular. Was actually a really popular builder at the time. A lot of like streamers and content creators were partnered with Artesian.
Oh, there's a guy in the corner right here.
Shoot his ass.
Streamers. South side. Just toss a nade.
I don't have a nade. Oh, I shot the guy in the fucking mouth! Yes, it is new space. I'm just not allowed to talk about it. Per my NDA. But if I were to talk about it, supposedly, were I to have been a part of something like that, which I'm not saying I have. We should be getting pretty close to when an announcement should be made. God, I'm really bad at following NDAs, dude. Like, I'm not good at it. I talked to an executive producer not too long ago. He said, here's the plan. I said, okay. Excuse me, Toucher? Toucher? Hello, Toucher? Oh, thank you. Ah! He's gonna reload.
That guy was up or down?
He's dead. I don't have nades because I didn't ever get ammo. Coming up. Alright, Dad's here. Alright, let's turn on go fast mode here. Oh, this is Middle East escalate. Oh, hey, bro. Oh, up, shit. Oh, you got your bump helmet. Nice, dude. That's awesome.
He's in the building on my observer.
Room going around, you don't poop. Yeah, so anyway, all of that big project should still be happening that I might or might not have been a part of. You played squad playtest? I played the first playtest. I didn't get a chance to play the second or the third, which I think is actually still going right now. The question mark around it, though, is I wasn't sure if it was like taboo to stream it since tonight was a stream night. But I do have access to it if it's still going on. Like, I don't know what the rules are to stream the playtest. I'm not, like, following that kind of shit well enough.
Hey, boys. That was a nice one hit shot.
What happened to this guy?
That was a rocket.
Alright, I got you, handsome. Yeah.
You gonna kiss my boo boo after?
If you're very good.
Oh, so you can stream it, no worries. Yeah, so, well, what I wasn't sure of is, I'm a big Tarkov guy too, so for the test servers on Tarkov, you can't stream. You cannot stream the test servers. So I wasn't sure if there were similar rules. Like, if that shit's live, we'll play that shit right fucking now. You know, somebody let me know, I'll fire it up. I actually did a full video on the first playtest and my thoughts, and I thought it was great. I thought the recoil was... Which, I didn't cover recoil in the video because I was still on the fence about it. But I thought that what they were trying to do with the game was awesome. They're trying to slow the game down so that people will stop lone wolfing. And in order to do that, you can't emulate the fear that you're going to have barreling into a room with a 249 slung over your shoulder. So what you need to do is you need to ramp up suppression, and you need to ramp up recoil in order to make you second guess walking into that wild ass room. When I played, there was only a single server up. Where was he? If I had like smokes and stuff, I would start dumping smokes, but...
Alright, your boo boo is all better.
Thanks, Daddy. I feel like shit. Today's just been like a day that I just was not feeling it, man. My whole workout I was dragging ass. My whole workout today. It ended yesterday. You can stream it. Oh, that changes things. Then we'll be streaming the next playtest. Alright, I'm going on the roof here. I'm gonna try and pop some domes.
What's up here, buddy?
Dan, I got you.
They're going on the east.
See anything? Oh, bro. Not today, Satan.
Oh, I love vehicles.
Somebody that has the test server, just fire it up, see if it's available. Because if it is, I'd like... Oh, fuck. God damn it. How long are your typical workouts? About an hour and 15, hour and 20. Depends if it's like a boxing session or something. Those are pretty much exactly an hour.
Got him, I observe.
And boxing is Tuesdays and Thursdays twice. So I get about 2 hours worth of that in. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and either Saturday or Sunday. So I have one rest day a week. But volume Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is typically, well, intensity is typically lower, since intensity on Tuesdays and Thursdays is so high. I need ammo, so that's what I'm kind of wondering if I should... I can actually get ammo here. We're just gonna have to run so damn far. Fuck. Kids, 2, 1 on the way. There we go. Alright. We're full up on ammo now. That's good. You're not supposed to kill the other place. Shut up, man! I'm trying! Is there something you ain't saying? What do you mean? So far right of you? I saw that bullshit. They correlated boxing and jiu-jitsu with Hitler. Like, fuck, man. Thanks, Michael.
Alright, Riley's gone.
You're not usually ill? Well, I spent the weekend around a bunch of other people, so I'm willing to bet that I just have some kind of crud from that. Yeah, I get it. But you then don't make the jump to conclusions, Matt, leap and say that people that work out at home and that choose to prioritize fitness, boxing, and jiu-jitsu are the same as Hitler, which is what followed. It ended at 10 p.m. West. That means it's still going. Because I'm East Coast. What's 19 kilo? No, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, man. That was the longest mute button I have done in a while. I was just going on and on. It wasn't as bad as one of the first times. One of the first times, I'm pretty sure it was like a full 5 minutes. The thing is if I get up from my desk, I mute myself. Like, what I got up for earlier was, I mentioned it to get some ibuprofen. And sometimes I'll forget to mute myself, like, oh, fuck, bro. Oh, no thank you. Stop. Not today. Drop the smoke! Did you put a pause on firearm? I put a pause on everything. Every purchase. I also peeled back from my consulting work. So we're being like extra tight right now. Can I call real quick? Just found your number. No. No. Delete that. Why are you looking for my phone number anyway? I'm sure it wouldn't be hard. Let's put it this way. I've got guns in every room in my house, and I know the exact to-the-meter distance between myself and my mailbox. And everywhere in between.
I move a little bit closer.
I know you? Do you really? That's wild. He's a pool consultant. No, I still consult on program and portfolio management. The company doesn't have any work for me right now. Am I getting clapped from over here? Where the fuck am I getting shot from? Jesus Christ. I don't think have I killed anything yet? What's your phone number for fee pics? I mean, you can have it. Here, bro. Likey? Is that nice? Is that what you wanted? Hmm? Oh, my new number. Oh, I have a new number. My strategy's questionable. I gotta get over there. All right, I'm gonna try and go this way. We're gonna go across all this. Sonny or Chris, thanks for the 5 to stack up. Almost shot that guy. What's the server? We're playing on Broken as Designed. Right here. Middle East Escalation. Oh, Mom hates my feet battle. I shouldn't say she hates my feet, but like she's not into feet. You know, that's just, let's just put it that way. She ain't a feet person. Neither am I. I tell her to keep the dogs off me. I don't want that. Rub my feet. Rub it on the tennis ball. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit! Not like this! We made it. That lady was in defeat. That lady was on something. Either that or, you know, she's just mentally unstable in some fashion, right? I'm 100% positive of it, and I'm not trying to poke fun, but these people are out there. Fuck you, bro. Hold this for me, boys. Oh, bro, what the fuck? There's a guy in front of me. See, this is the kind of shit that they're trying to stop people from doing. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Hit him once. Poke out there. Poke your head out there. I see your stupid AK. AK-12. Come on! Fuck! Oh, see that guy? Oh, what a shot! I'm nuts. Alright, here's the plan. There is no plan. We're gonna send it. going up here. Oh. My God, how the fuck did that miss, bro? There's Taboo. Yeah, get in here with me, Big Daddy. Come get you some. Yes, you gangster. You still alive, Taboo? Bob Dole. Drop down. Get on this. Oh! Shit.
Frag going out. There's one close to me. Frag going out. Top of the roof.
Here with you.
Alright, one more going up.
Don't bounce that shit off the roof, bro.
Alright. I think I got him. Yep. Got him.
Nice work, killer.
Fuck yeah. Fuck you, dude. Alright, where'd you die at,
Dead
dude?
check.
Oh, fuck.
Dead check. Don't worry.
Be advised, objective is being
All right.
secured.
Let's pick this guy up. Or I'm gonna pick this guy up. I just want to touch your butt.
Cleared that whole position out. With my friends. Oh, good night, Spets.
Temper, I think. Fish you guys.
I can probably cover you while you push across the street, and I'll meet you there.
Hey guys, what are you doing over there?
There's a guy in this building over here in the gray building.
Oh, let's go get him.
Hey guys.
Anyone got a heal?
Touch me. Touch me.
Thanks, boss.
Not a problem.
I'm gonna move to the next.
One guy wait with me for 17 seconds. We're gonna drop rally here.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Is that a guy? That is a fucking guy right there. I'm shooting him in the ass. Got him in the ass. Ha! Killed him in the ass. Oh, there's a bunch of dudes out here. I just killed 3 across the street, 234. Yeah, that building sick. Killed 3 there. Huh!
Dead inside.
You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Dead body, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna continue moving. I'm sorry I shot you, Taboo.
That's right, there's a guy directly south of you.
Oh. Found him. Cameron, thank you for the 50.
Good job, Ben.
Holy crap, dude. When did that come in? Did I miss that? Let me refresh the feed here. I feel like that was a little bit ago. It was. That was an hour ago, bro. What the fuck is wrong with the... Whatever.
I'm down outside the building.
They're gonna have a hab, probably east side of MSR.
I saw you commit the war crime. No, you didn't. He was reaching, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna get Taboo and then Taboo will get the rest of you.
Yeah.
Are you
Start covering.
There you are.
Kiss me.
Bro, doxed me.
Damn, did they just walk by me? Bro, hey, are y'all gonna pick me up or what?
Yeah, Tabu's coming.
Heal this man.
I'm fucked up in the crib right now.
Yo, boys, there's enemies in my body. They're pushing in from.
Holy shit.
Saved your life, bro.
Flew right past me.
Here, come.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, bro. Sick, give me fire team. No, no, no.
You got it.
I saw that. Right.
Strategic command online.
Nice.
Oh my god, somebody just destroyed that dude's face.
In that building, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Fuck.
Somebody upstairs?
Nah, I just got drilled from afar.
Oh.
He like poked his head out of the building.
Thank you.
They might have a hab or at least a valley on your observe. I got him this time though. I got him.
Should have at least been a
Got
trade,
it.
yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Well, that spot is gangster. Just go ahead and set up. I got your fire support.
Thank you.
Thank you. What bearing did they copy you from?
East.
90.
Seemed like you. Yeah.
In that little building right there.
All right, I'm gonna leave you here. I'm going across.
Alright.
Alright, he's down.
Snap.
We got a friendly tank move in so we can start pushing up.
Yeah. I don't know.
Spot
Yeah,
sucks.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
There's someone on the phone.
Alright, dig this down. Dig it down.
Yep.
I'm healing. Sorry guys, I'm healing you.
Take out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Said dum 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 do do do. So that's Funker. So about a year and a half ago or so, I guess.
Oh,
Funker's dad. He had a new baby, and it was one of our first Funker streams where it was just me. He used to be on comms with me in my ear.
Yeah, I'll come touch you in your
He didn't realize that he was
Maybe I'll play with you a little.
unmuted, and he's bouncing the baby, you know, with his mic right in front of him. He goes ooh doo doo.
How do we even earn points?
You don't earn
That's Funker.
Alright, push now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, how do we do that?
The one after it should have been like the member sound. Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Yo, can y'all
Yeah. I do.
Alright, yep.
That's what that noise
I
is.
love you.
It's the sound when somebody subscribes to the channel. I'm crossing.
Smoke on the right. Looks like friendly.
Come on, sissies.
Hopefully it is.
How deep are we going here?
Oh, so what happened to the Middle Eastern escalation? This is just base game. This is just base.
We should be starting to get close to bad guys. Like, that's the point over there.
Can I give you my magazines that I have?
That's cute, Ronnie Laura. I feel obligated to mention the pee on the feet story. That's not a story. That's just something everybody should be doing. Pee on your feet in the shower. I don't know what to tell you. Absolutely do that. Keep away jellyfish? No, it helps stave off fungus. So if you're somebody that's really active, a lot of moisture in your socks, things like that, you can change your socks. That'll help. Google it. I don't care. No, I'm not kidding. Every time I get a shower, pee right on my feet. I don't care. On purpose? Correct. Yeah. Point. Shoot. Yes. Very, very, very purposeful. Did I end up with a positive KD? I did. And you guys were bitching saying I was dying too much. I went 13-4. Are you serious about... Dude, I'm not fucking kidding. Google it. Look it up. U.S. Army, please. Yes. Yes, we got it. I don't have to... Wait, what am I looking up? Pee on feet. In shower. Everyone in Defense Force does it. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was like a, you know, pretty well understood thing, especially in military. Pee on your feet. He's just trying to be clean? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Some people pay a lot of money for that, but yeah, Michael. I mean, that's ultimately what it is. It helps prevent athlete's foot. We're going to run the tube. No, we're not. We're going to run marksman class. I wanted to run either the tube or the... Who took the tube? Smasher took the tube. Smasher. I'll trade you.
MRAP or in one of the other lodges.
You can have the tube, I'll take the rocket.
All right, send it. Banger.
All right, who wants a fire team?
Ronnie does.
All right. Anybody else?
Look at these knees bend, bro.
Yep.
You took my gun.
This map is gonna be hell.
Right, bro, that's nice. Good. Fucking look it up. You're in the shower, so you're gonna wash your body. Listen, I struggle with athlete's foot real bad, like really, really bad, to the point to where I had to go to like the doctors and all kinds of shit. This was way back. But once you get it that bad, it never goes away. Right? All you can do is maintain.
I'm getting PTSD.
Is what it is, man.
I'll show you a dirt mic.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Pee and wait? No, just so it's maintenance. Now, say for instance you have a really bad case or something. Then what you might need to do is before you get in, before you turn on the water, pee on your feet. Let it sit for a minute or two. I'm telling you, you'll feel it tingling and burning. It's burning shit away. I'm not kidding. Ask any medic. You know, pee on your feet if you have athlete's foot.
What to do?
I had mine for like 2 damn decades ago. Piss on your feet then. I don't know. I'm trying to give you the answer, bro. It's better than just the medication, but do both. Yeah. So I had creams and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, people think I'm joking when I say this. Every time I get in the shower, it doesn't matter. You know, what makes it a little bit awkward is when the missus was like, let's take a shower together. And I'm like, can you wait for a second before you get in the shower? stung by a blue bottle, you piss on the area you got stung. Isn't that like the thing for jellyfish? Hey, rude boy. Oh, I'm not sure how many folks are in here, but man, I don't pay attention. I don't have like the dashboard. I haven't really looked at that in a long time. Showers. I've peed on my feet ever since. Blue bottles of jellyfish. Okay. Okie dokie.
Yeah.
I don't want a bat cap.
These balls in your mouth, pussy.
What if I don't have to pee to just have my buddy pee on my feet? Typically, it's better to shower in buddy pairs, right? How are you supposed to reach those spots on your back, right? You can't get there, especially if you have bad shoulders. So the remedy, of course, have a buddy. So, in that instance, yes. A loofah? No. No. Not an effective scrubbing motion. Shower with the homies? Yeah. Why not? Only when I ask them to. Oh my god, what am I getting wrecked from? I'm getting the fuck out. Shooter McDavin, thanks for the 50. I see evidence behind you of a major conflict. Oh, you should have been here Friday. Yeah. Fridays are Nerf nights. Can I get out? I don't know, but I'm about to get out because this shit's about to fucking blow up, bro. Our truck's kind of gonna blow up soon. You guys know that, right?
Yeah.
Ouch.
How are they all the way the fuck up there? Oh, we're coming in on their hind parts. Why are they camping Maine right now? Isn't that like pretty taboo to do? I'm going after him. There's a man going around with grenades. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they just added the VDV. Oof.
Copy. Yeah, we got a vehicle pushing. There's a vehicle pushing up.
Yeah, on my building, sir, whatever.
Don't die,
There's
You
a
guys,
dude right inside that.
you go down.
Ah, this spot sucks. Fuck. Oh, what do we got here? Here we go. Daddy's here. I'm stuck. Step bro. Yeah, right here.
Let's go. Come on, get your ass up, Ronnie. Move.
Reload that shit. See him. Oof.
I got you.
Way too high, Ron.
I'm reloading.
I see him. See him way out there. Saw that guy too. Fuck. Let's go.
Coming right behind you.
I'm gonna shift left here with the rest of my team.
Ready on me. Ready on me. Where are you? Yeah, where are you guys?
I'm gonna go internal here. Nope. Gotta push up further.
You medic.
Oh, fuck, bro.
Hey, go on, push up. Hey, we're taking the point. Start
Damn. Need that HE now. Start dumping it into that alley. I'm gonna move. Pretty sure there's a guy. That guy. This might be a good spot. Get a little rowdy up here. Actually, I'm gonna go around to the left here. Hey, just a heads up. I just got shot at from 340.
340?
Yep.
Hey Willie, do you have an ammo bag? I'm running low on this.
Thank you, man.
Got another?
I'm marksman, sorry boys.
I'm reloading.
Alright, I'm pushing in.
Be advised, objective is being secured.
I think I got
That's close. Come on, man. Come on, man. Skirmish is all because VDV couldn't pee on RonnieFit.
Hey, medic, be careful. There's a fucking RPG guy killing.
Oh, Battle, thanks for being here for a bit, dude.
Killing everybody.
Okay.
Hey, somewhere around there. East.
Alright, let's get back in the fight. Should be stocked back up on ammo. How do we get out of here? Oh.
Round 5.
Is that our artillery? No, I can't get in there. Yikes. Way too high. Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna guess those are bad guy mortars? Maybe. I don't think they know I'm up here. A smasher might? No.
There's gonna be a guy supposed to be up here to the north.
Oh, this is a hab right here. Oh shit, Smasher. You wild man.
On my body, on my body, amazing. Amazing dead. On my body, be careful. Be careful.
Oh,
You
fuck.
walk through that door, they're on my body. Be careful.
I need to find a medic really quick. Oh, they're in front.
Alright, over here, buddy.
Try and get the white buffalo there. Medic! Oh, White Buffalo's dead.
Oh, I love you.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Thanks, dude.
I got it. I got it. Thank you.
Top. Oh, fuck, bro.
Hitting our little risky revive on CNN.
That's better.
We're trying to cross here. Oh, shit. Stupid idiot.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There's another coming.
Pretty dangerous.
Fucking smoke's in my way.
There's a guy in my observe.
I'm out of smokes here.
Fuck. Damn it. See, that's coming from behind me, and I didn't expect it to.
Whoa.
See who's around. Can we get a hab up, please? I'm not in a good spot. Or at least take their hab down. I have to give up. We're gonna lose this. Let's get these vehicles out there. I have seen the Napoleon trailer, man, and I'm extremely excited about it. Extremely excited about it. Oof.
Got you.
Get somewhere or...
Second floor. Fuck.
Oh, come on, baby. Come on.
There's
Come on.
multiple.
know that. What? I killed all
I think it's either one or multiple.
I killed all the ones before, then I came downstairs and I got ripped apart. Alright, there's an enemy in the building on my observe.
I am currently doing CQB to clear it.
In the alleyway.
No, it's too high. Hey, you just crossed to my left. Fuck, bro. Oh, fuck, I got the bug again. Shit. Alright, let's go. Hey, bro, come with me.
Oh, right here on the northeast. He fell down behind the building. The one where you're inside of. There's someone in the back of this building. Yep. I might go for my squad for the medic. Probably. Oh.
Got him.
Help!
I'm gonna go for the next person. He's on us.
There's another one on my body.
I still have my bandage out. Fuck. I was trying to get back upstairs so I could swap back. This is real, really fun. Gotta get up here. We need to take them vehicles up. Like, squad 2 needs to be pushing straight south. Just push straight south hard. Take some of these vehicles here, wrap north, and then just push hard south. Easier said than done, I know, but we gotta do something like risk it biscuit style.
Hey.
Here we go, boys.
Got my observed.
Took down 2 Haji boys. Medic!
I just saw someone move in front of us.
Yeah, we're at a stalemate. Thank you, medic. Okay. Can we form no?
There's nowhere for me to get out this way. Oh, here we go. Oh, maybe take a rooftop here. Each time I try and take some elevation, I get bopped. Go. Ah. Whoa, bro. All right, now you bloop. Bloop. All right, my bloop. Ronnie, what game is this? This is called Squad, brother. Oh, I shot the guy up top, but there was a guy down low. No standard grenades? No, the Grenadier loadout doesn't come with, like, regular handhelds. You just have the 203. Got pushed up pretty far there. So this... Oh, I was engaging the courtyard. Okay, that explains why that was so much resistance then. Yeah, because I was in this or on this building, I think. I'm gonna get a machine gun set up to fire straight down this alleyway here. Like 6 in a great spot if he had a machine gun for that. I've got this shit just locked down right now. We've got him pushed back a little bit. Like they're pushed all the way back to the objective, but drag his ass back. Oh, fuck, bro. Careful, there's a dude peeking that.
Oh yeah, because you could definitely see me.
I'm smoking this, and we're gonna advance.
Hey, y'all cross.
Oh my god, there's a guy right there, just waiting. Alright, Hubert, thanks for being here, man.
Fucking hate the Slayer.
Have we covered the Taliban and Iranian fighting? Not the... Are they fighting again? Because we covered it the last time they started fighting. Seamless. Oh, did you, Anon? Dickhead. Leave me alone. All right. I need more ammo so I can get smokes. We're not using enough smoke right now. That just hit me. Like we need to be massively smoking this off. Let's see if I can actually put smoke right on top of the objective. Actually, here. Reload it, bro. Stupid idiot. I'll put smoke on their position. Pussy. Need to do more squats. Oh fuck, bro! Shot that guy with the fucking smoke.
Atrocious.
I don't know if you can kill him with smoke, but I shot that guy with the smoke. How did I do? It was probably bad. 14 and 5. Oh, I mean, that ain't bad. What rest of squad do? Direct impact, yeah. Yeah, he don't feel good, man. Alright, good night, sick. Yeah, that might be the end of it for me, too. Terrorists win again. I'm not in the same park as everybody's to say that the terrorists won in the first place. The Taliban. The Taliban didn't win any battles. But they did win the strategic victory. So I guess winning's winning, depending upon how you look at that. One of the things... Yeah, I'm done playing for tonight. I'm going to chill the rest of the night. One of the things that gets me, though, is everybody saying, y'all got your ass kicked by the Taliban. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We fought a constrained war for 20 years. For 20 years, we were told you need to be nice. And the goalpost always shifted, too. Right? If the goal was just fucking killing everything, we can do that. We can do that. Yeah, right, Anon. That's kind of my point, is we weren't really there to occupy it, to take it over. to keep it. We weren't annexing it. They hid in the mountains and waited. By my second deployment, we had stopped targeting the Taliban. Like, you had to have a very good reason to target the Taliban. The counter-terror mission shifted from the Taliban to Al-Qaeda and to ISK, Islamic State in Khorasan, so Nangarhar. But we weren't really targeting. This is you know, like the only raid element left in Afghanistan at that time. Everybody else was doing it, train, advise, and assist missions. 2016, and there was really only one force that was left in Afghanistan that was actively doing raids, right? That was Ranger, and we weren't allowed to target Taliban unless we found somebody that was like such a prominent leader. And there were only two instances of that, two targets that were Taliban that we raided. And actually, we didn't even raid one of them. One of them we just dropped hellfire on them, but we weren't even targeting Taliban at all. We were actually trying to ally in certain ways with the Taliban to turn over foreign fighters, which were Al-Qaeda. Like all of these leaflets, probably almost every single one of these, except for the ISIS and dresses one. That one had a different purpose. But just about all of these, great example, right here. I know exactly what that one's saying. So that one was distributed in Taliban-held area to say that the foreign fighters are picking your pockets. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, I remember this fucking dickhead. This one was just a call for people to report any information about this guy to the tip line. I don't remember his name, but he's dead now. This one. This was us trying to instill some form of like nationalism. You know, the army's your friend. They're trying to save you from this. I think is what that one says. These were all dropped. These were all dropped in Afghanistan. I haven't gone through these in years. I don't know what that one is. That one's just like words. It's terrible design. Probably not one of mine. Ah, yeah. Foreigners are influencing your children. Yeah. Going after Al-Qaeda again. Same thing here. So you've got the local on the far left there, and on the far right are the foreign fighters. These foreigners are here in your land. Call us and give us details, data. I don't know what that is a picture of. Artillery. Oh yeah, here's another one. Here's another one where we tugged on the dresses thing. You know, something akin to, you know, they're wearing dresses like bitches or something. I don't know. Any idea how effective the leaflets were? So the question you're getting to is what we call measures of effectiveness. So there's two measures that you have to manage. You have to measure measures of performance, which is ultimately, you know, say we wanted to drop 100,000 leaflets. Did we actually drop 100,000 leaflets? Or say I wanted to do something else that was cool. Is from a performance perspective, did the observable, the leaflet, actually go? Did we execute that? Then you have measures of effectiveness, which can be really difficult to measure. So like the measures of effectiveness that we used under most circumstances for the leaflet were calls to the tip line, right? So we worked very closely with the human teams to try and drum up sources. Like anytime they were dry on sources, they would come to us and they would say, hey, you know, we'd like to get some sources out in Herat, or we'd like to get sources out in Wardak, right? How can you help us do that? Well, we would focus on messaging, you know, leaflet drops and other stuff that we could do. And dependent upon how many people called, we would use that as one indicator of the measure of effectiveness. Now, another one, though, would be actually receiving targetable information. So sometimes they would call in and they would be like, yeah, my brother's sister's uncle's cousin knows a Taliban guy that knows a Taliban guy that knows a Taliban guy that knows an Al-Qaeda fighter for you guys. Not a very effective call-in. But sometimes we would get somebody to call the tip line that would be like, hey, my neighbor's like got, you know, people's fucking heads. Or not that serious, but you know what I mean. It would be more targetable, you know, helpful information. That was one of the best ways for us to measure effectiveness. Now, measuring the effectiveness of broader scale things is where it starts to get really convoluted. When you have a multi-layered operation of some kind, right, where you're stacking different type of observables, maybe talking points with the strike force to, you know, statements to leaflets, when you're stacking all of that in support of the same desired effect, measuring the overarching effectiveness starts to become a little bit more convoluted. Literacy rate in Afghanistan is low. That all goes into target audience analysis. And if you look at the overall country, yes, but we have data that gives us general literacy rates for certain areas, and that goes into your target audience analysis is, hey, do we use an overly wordy leaflet in this area? Are they going to be able to read it? Or do we use imagery to get our point across, right? So the one that had just words on it was probably dropped in a high literacy rate area, like the area around Kabul, for instance. We drop leaflets over Kabul all the time. All the time. Kick them out of the back of a CH-47. I do agree tensions are rising across the world towards a new large world conflict. Yes and no. From a certain perspective, I have this theory that living on social media, my job is on social media, I'm seeing the world in its extremities, right? Some would consider it having a lens into the world, being able to know the truth. But ultimately, I find that the truth ends up still being somewhere in the middle, right? So the things in their extremities that we see on social media, you know, I see the comments all the time. Our military is just filled with, you know, a bunch of transgenders. Like, there are transgender folks in the military, but that's not the entirety of the military. The United States military is the premier fighting force on the planet. But see, that's what I mean by things are presented in their extremities. That's not the way the United States military is. That's cherry picking problems, right? So if you look at social media, the things that are going to propagate, the things that the mainstream media is going to share, there are always going to be those things in their extremities because that's what sells, right? That's what's going to go viral. So when you continue to see this tweet and this news story and that news story, the reality is there will always be war. It's always going to be around. This is all in my mind. This is how I process things. There will always be war. It's always going to be around. There's never been a time period where there wasn't war somewhere on the planet. So on the one hand, we are closer now than we've been in a long time to what I think would be a very large global conflict, and due in large part to Russia, first and foremost, Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Do I think that that's going to progress beyond that? No, I don't. But we're still and that's why I say it's a yes and no. We are still closer than we've been in a long time. Africa's constantly banging off. Yeah, they are. How would these things get around? They mainly go out of a plane? Yeah, I got footage of it, bro. Let's go to my Twitter. I got movies of me kicking these things out of the back of a CH-47. There's many different ways that you can drop them, right? You can drop them from a plane. You can kick them out of a Black Hawk. You can launch them out of rockets. You know, oh man, I don't know how far that would take me to find. Actually, I probably have the video saved down elsewhere. me see. So videos, is it going to be in... Where would that be? This is all like old shit. Documents. It's going to be an army. No, that ain't it. Pictures. Is it going to be in here? No. I've got all this combat footage saved on my hard drive, and I don't know where my own videos and shit are. That sucks, man. Where would I have put that, though? I know it's on here, because we've watched it all together before. Should we truly worry about China invading Taiwan? So something to remember about China invading Taiwan, and a few months ago, things escalated a little bit, and then they kind of went back to your standard rhetoric. It's every so often a PRC leader will use that as a rallying cry, right? Will use, Taiwan as the thing to rally China, right? It brings them all together, and it's the thing that it's the bell that they ring, and then things kind of return. I think at some point that's probably going to be a concern. I don't think we're very close to that right now. I think China is doing what it can to kind of sit back and watch Russia implode to a certain perspective. That's more likely than, the fear that people have that China is going to use this as an opportunity to step off. I don't think so. I think China has a longer game that they're hoping to win here, economically, especially from a global power scale perspective. If you look at the global power scale, there were three right up there at the top. There was the United States, there was China, and there was Russia, considered, to be the superpowers, if you will, of the world, or the closest thing that we have now to them. Russia's not up there anymore, at least from a perception perspective. And perception is what? 9/10 of reality, right? That's how I'd look at that. But again, I don't know shit about dick, dude. I just watch footage all day long. Plot twist, China invades Russia. Fucking wild. That'd be wild, wouldn't it? Let me see if I can find this video. I got some cool footage. It's good footage, too. Where would I have that? It's gotta be... It's not gonna be in there. Personal? No. Memes, iCloud. GoPro camera roll? No. Assets? No, it's not gonna be in assets. Those are all my stream graphics. Fit PC? Nope. Funker images. Memes? I have a memes folder. What's in this? Oh. Not even good memes. Nope. Is it on my data folder? Data, videos, assets, video assets. No, where the fuck would it be? This is I'm gonna do this, all night now until I find it. It's gonna bother the shit out of me. See, it's not gonna be on my C drive. It's either gonna be on my data drive or it might be on my C drive. Something tells me it's in documents or in... I just don't know why I would put it in documents. Funker 530, there's nothing that's going to be in there. Army? Photo? No. Rush packet, walk packet, awards. BLC, 6 squad. No. GoPro. Recycle bin? No, I still got it. I had it pinned to my Twitter for a little while. I mean, I got a photo of like me from that day with the rest of my team, but That's not what I'm after. No, that's the folder of all the Funker stuff. Video projects, voiceover, YouTube. Glory? No. Starting videos? No. Boxing shorts? No, no, no. More photos. We might be getting closer here. I gotta pee real bad. No, gaming videos. It's not gonna be in that. iCloud photos shared. No, that's not it. GoPro videos? No. What the shit? Over? I'm very organized with all my Funker stuff, but this is hilarious. Where would that be? There's the draft episodes. Hold on, I'll be right back. I gotta pee real bad. Stand by. All right. Foot fungus needs a shower. Raw range. Mario raw. That's not it. Video scripts. Nope. Nope. Where the fuck would all that shit be? It's gotta be on my data drive? I just don't know where. Oh man. What is in that it's taken so long? Oh god. I opened something that appears huge. Alright, there we go. Let me see if I can just find it elsewhere. The problem is, I post so much media to Twitter. Can I search my own? I wish you could search a profile for something on Twitter. Right? Like, I wish I could just search my Twitter. But I had this whole, like, explainer of how leaflet drops worked and things. I don't remember. Hey. Gangster. No, 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 no. We are not very far back right now. God, I post the same shit over and over and over again. And the same memes. Like, it's the same fucking memes. I never realized I use the same memes over and over again. They're just my favorites. Oh, it's my flamethrower. I think we're getting close. Yeah, we're getting close. Perfect. Found it. All right. Leaflet drop. So this is, I think this is, this one's right outside of Bagram, I think. Well, right outside. Bagram is, you know, a couple miles away. You just lean over the edge and dump it out. That's it. Now, dependent upon, we had a couple drop sites. Dependent upon how much saturation you want, you could do this in a bigger way. Like you could have the entire pallets and kick those out. You better be tethered. Yeah, I got a monkey tail on right now. Yeah, that's how leaflets drops work, at least for local stuff. But you can also drop it from a so here's the monkey tail. You can also drop it from like an AC-130 or a C-130. C-17s technically can do it too, I think. But you can, there are rockets too that you can send up and they burst. And leaflets were a very small part of what we did. You know, I'm not a PSYOP guy. Leaflets are typically a PSYOP capability. Leaflets weren't really my job. They're just the easiest thing to talk about. The things most people can associate most directly with information warfare. AC-130 would be badass. What, the 105 or something? Just banging out leaflets? Can't let them have the box, though. No. No, that'd be littering. Wouldn't want to litter. Cluster leaflets. Yeah, I'm surprised I found that. But I have more than just that. Like, there's a photo of from that drop. We were getting lased by a man pad, and all the fucking flares and shit went off. It was wild, wild, man. It's cool. Ever take small arms up there? No. We expected to, but we didn't. The bigger concern was getting lased. You know, the flares went off and they banked. That was always a CCIR, right? So, I wish I could find the photo. I know where I can find it, actually. I gotta go to a different account. Switch profile, photos, albums. So I actually have a photo of some of the flares going off at one point. There you go. So the flares that will pop off. Can you read? What? Can they read? Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Literacy rates will be different dependent upon where you are in the country. Right? So closer to metropolitan areas, you'd actually be surprised. You think that Americans use social media a lot? Go to Kabul. Go to Kabul. They use like Facebook Messenger calls as their primary call service and shit. Very extremely active culture from a social media perspective. Very. Snapchat's huge. Huge over there. In Islam, you can marry your cousin. You can do that in the United States, can't you? Enter. Alabama has entered the chat. Yeah, and we knew that they used social media a lot, right? Are they now getting less education? Girls are. Certainly. Roll Tide. Yeah, girls are certainly getting less education. There's, tons of stories about that. I mean, they are. The thing that killed me the most. Both of my deployments were alongside partner forces, right? Alongside ANA, and a little bit of ANP. The first deployment, because the first deployment was handing off logistics, right? Because for years we had done all of the Afghan logistics. We were managing their equipment for them. We were doing it all. By 2013, we were trying to give that shit back to them. Right, we were setting them up for success. Well, we thought we were. So we had both the ANA and the ANP that we were helping figure their shit out. This is how you make a supply request. And what sucks is there were many, many more than the mainstream media, than anybody else will really talk about or give credit to. There were many more partner force. There were many more Afghans that fought back. And their executive leadership crumbled right in front of them. Commandos, the Katehas that I worked with the second deployment, Afghan SOF, if you will, were awesome dudes. They weren't perfect, and you can't really compare them alongside Ranger, if you will, or any of our SOF, but they were pretty good. There's stories of them fighting to literally the last round. Had no supply though. Had no support. Nobody talked about the massive earthquake after the Taliban killed a large portion of people with the lack of government help. Just got worse. Probably Homer. Thanks for the 20 to stack up, man. We're up to $704 on the stack up support so far this year, and we only started that Memorial Day, and it's every Monday. So every Monday we're going to try and fundraise a little bit more, and every little bit counts. Those are awesome people over there. Well, what's the old saying that they have about Afghanistan? It's like the graveyard of empires, something like that. Empire graveyard. When an intel weenie says we didn't do our job because we had no support. I'm not sure what you mean. Try multiple times, but God willing, I'm still here. Absolutely. Thanks for being here. And that $20 could go towards keeping somebody else here. That means a lot. Graveyard of Empires, yeah. Do you think we are missing a lot of Russian footage just because we are in the West? Possibly. Telegram is where a lot of it is. The problem is it wasn't until the last 6-7 months that direct action Russian footage was like a thing. You guys have to remember, when Russia initially invaded, they were banning their troops from having phones. Like, they were taking phones from everybody. They were trying to keep the information space sanitized of anything that they were doing. Ukraine wasn't. Ukraine was recording that shit. They just had the record button going. Right, so Telegram, there's a ton of footage now of Russian footage on Telegram, but what we still end up with is the same kinds of things, right? So we still end up with the same, like, sanitized Ministry of Defense type releases under most circumstances. Like, this is RIA, this is state media. This is a pro-Russian Telegram account that shares typically just anti-Ukraine stuff. This is another pro-Russian account. So it's there's really two things that we get from Russia. We either get aftermath footage where it's not the direct action, it's not the assault, it's not actually what's happening during the fight, it's the afterwards, and it's just dead bodies and gore, and we're not a gore team. Or we get like these sanitized Ministry of Defense releases. And in both of those instances, we're not going to publish it. When we do get Russian direct action footage, we publish it. It goes out. It does. If you can point me to one, and somebody's done this within the last couple days, if you can point me to one that we don't have, that's not published, happy to get it put up. Right? Because that's still just as important to document, to archive. Russia was super late to the party. Yeah, but they're actually winning in certain ways in the information war now. Right? They've actually been very successful at driving fence sitters to be at a minimum anti-Ukraine. Right? I personally don't consider myself to be pro-Russia, but I'm not anti-Ukraine. Right, I am, or excuse me, pro-Ukrainian, but I'm not anti-Ukrainian. Right, I hope Ukraine has everything that they need to succeed, and I'm not afraid to say that. They should. They were invaded. Russia's committing some absolutely horrible things right now in Ukraine, and this is all based on footage. This is just footage. Just footage. I don't watch the news. I don't watch other YouTubers. I don't. People ask, did you see the latest episode from this person? No, I didn't. I've been staring at footage all day. Right. But they have actually been really successful at getting, your fence sitters that don't really have a dog in the fight, and we're kind of looking for who do I support here to at a minimum be anti-Ukraine. Now they're using historical truths. The best propaganda is rooted in some level of truth. That's called a predisposition, and it's something that you always take advantage of, right? So they take advantage of old narratives, old themes like corruption, right? There's always corruption. Ukraine historically has had a lot of corruption, but if you actually track the data, which I did a whole video on, it took plenty of heat. But if you track the data, corruption perception in Ukraine has been falling every year since 1991. Every year that they've taken a step further away from the former Soviet Russia, or from being, a Soviet state, they have had less and less corruption. It still happens. There's still corruption there, right? But what they do is they take that theme and they amplify that. The same thing with, the Nazi thing. I'm going to give you a hard to swallow pill for a moment. This is going to be hard to swallow. But we have white supremacists in the United States. If our country were invaded and we were overwhelmed from a capability perspective and from just a general firepower perspective, manpower perspective, and whatever way you want to think about that, we are facing difficult odds. If you think that we would not arm and enable those extremists to defend the country, you're out of your fucking mind. I'm sorry. You're out of your mind. We absolutely would. Yep, we'll mop that shit up after the war, hopefully. Right? But we have our own problems like that. Nobody points that shit out like the SS Beer Works in Florida. You watch Grantham. Very, very seldom. Like, very seldom. I haven't gotten a chance to watch the Bren video yet. Sadly enough, it's just more evidence for a Second Amendment. Yeah, I said that and people thought I was crazy. You had blocks of people lined up to receive an AK. Right? You can at least skip that step. People are like, you think that'd be a deterrent? I'm like, no, I'm not saying it'd be a deterrent. But you could have skipped a step. Like how many guns are there per American now? Like 124 gun something per American. It's like an insane amount of guns in the United States because we're a culture of rebels, of having guns. It goes all the way back to when our government asked to borrow our guns so that they could fight England. Where the fuck do you think the Continental Army got its guns? From England? Some of them, sure. What about the rest of them? Privately owned shit. Why does everyone have to pick a side, though? I mean, that's kind of my point. Right? I've said before, I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm here to document the footage. And if you're asking me my personal opinion and perspective, I hope Ukraine is enabled to the point to where they can be successful and expel Russia from their territory. And I also, in the process of documenting that footage, have seen too much of. I've seen, 3-4 beheadings now? I've seen dude's balls cut off by Russia. I've seen cruise missiles hitting apartment buildings. I've seen, cluster munitions landing in the middle of population centers. We've seen magnesium being used against population centers. Like not population centers on the forward line. We're talking about deep. I saw a 12-year-old get hit by a ride on her bicycle. Just riding along on her bicycle. Here comes a rocket. Chops her legs off. She falls off the bicycle and has to crawl until she expires. Right? Like this is from footage. Like, again, people say you're just parroting the opinions of. I'm not parroting anybody's opinions. My opinion. The third, what was it? A BTR unloading into and what I hate is the whataboutism that comes with it. Like, what about America? Like, nobody said that was okay either. Who said that was okay? Do I have to be your grandma and tell you that two wrongs don't make a right? Don't be stupid. Don't be an idiot. It's fucking dumb. You see, the Azov commander came back to fight in Ukraine lately. I actually meant to talk about that with the Turkey thing. Turkey releasing the Azov commanders, and they all vowed to go back and fight. That's an interesting one. I meant to mention that earlier. I was pretty foggy, though, trying to start the stream. I'm sure you guys can tell. I just have not felt well all day. What's up, Clayburn? Isn't Wagner rejoining the fight? Not that I'm tracking. So Wagner, a portion of Wagner is joining the Russian Ministry of Defense, and the remainder are headed to Belarus. If the reports I recall still apply, they were going to be providing security for, quote, critical sites. And I think the implication was that they were going to be the nuclear sites that Russia is standing up in Belarus. How you doing, Ronnie? I'm always good, man. I'm always good. Clean up them damn Nerf darts. Yeah, I need to clean them up. Wagner commander Prigozhin is MIA. He was seen like last week or something in Belarus, if I recall. Belarus just doesn't know yet. I don't really subscribe to the whole like 3D chess, 4D chess thing that they got moved to Belarus so that they could assault. Since it's so close to Kyiv, like they tried that shit. They did. Russia's kind of proven that if it has those multiple fronts, that didn't go well. Now their logistics has actually improved quite a bit. I was reading a really good article from somebody who knows infinitely more about the strategy of war than I do. I'm just a dumb enlisted guy staring at footage, coming up, with my own conclusions. And one of the things that he was talking about was how much improved Russia's logistics actually is, and it's not really given the credit because of its follies early on. You know, being a little bit more realistic with what it can and cannot do, Russia specifically. Who has control of the nukes in Belarus? It supposedly will be Russia. They'll just be stationed in Belarus. The best chance Russia's had was their initial push. Ukraine is better armed and better prepared in the north now. Yeah, that was something that I used to cover pretty regularly. A little while ago, there was a lot more concern of kind of another assault from Belarus. And one of the things that Ukraine started doing, rightly so, was publishing their training footage from the north. See missiles at Cuba in the future? No. No, I don't. But I also have, you know, concerns about, you know, not to get political, but this election cycle. There aren't any good options, guys. There's not. You guys should buy Cuba. What would that even cost? The only issue for Ukraine is Russia hasn't really put their full force into the invasion war. They've put more into it than people are giving it credit. They absolutely have put a lot more into it than they have given credit, or than people are giving credit. That theme has been ongoing now since the opening of the war. Any day now, we're going to see the real might of the Russian military. Any day now, we're going to see the real might of the Russian military. They have aligned a lot more combat power against this than anybody has expected. And to date, if you look at the opening of the war, you have to be objective, right? Bias is a two-way street. You have to be objective when you look at it. If you look at the opening of the war versus now, ground loss versus ground gain is a very telling story. At a bare minimum, and it's likely largely in part to Western aid, at a bare minimum, Ukraine has taken back a massive amount of ground against what was supposed to be an overwhelming force and the second best fighting force on the planet. Oh, the armadas, yeah. Yeah, they're coming. The Kinzhal, the upgraded Ixander, it's an Ixander with like some extra capability to do this. It's not a hypersonic glide vehicle. It's not an actual hypersonic missile. Yeah, I'd like to see that happen, Saskus. So again, you know, the whole bias thing bothers me too, because people typically that will accuse you of a bias are ultimately showing their own, right? You're so biased. Ukraine are all Nazis. I'm like, okay, well, be careful with your own fucking bias, you idiot. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. The other thing that you have to remember, though, is Russia has been proven to have these troll farms. Like those exist. China has them. The United States probably has them. I don't know. Like it just makes sense to do. You can immediately reach a desired target audience in seconds with an army of bots, and they're not actual bots. These are people. These are people. These are like, you know, people in some like second world country that are being paid pennies on the dollar, that have very good English, probably better English than I've got, to pose as Americans online. That's how that's working. It is. But people discount that because we call them bots, right? They're not bots. They're people, but they're. And then you got other problems. Like you've got these huge influencer accounts that are being enabled by major American businessmen that don't even live in America. Like they're commenting on American politics from Malaysia. Shut up. Like he shared something that said, this guy shared something that said, stay strapped. And I commented on it. I was like, can you even have guns in Malaysia? Who the fuck are you telling to stay strapped, you Reddit moderator drumstick? Stop it. My only concern is people are dying on both sides. It's awful. Yeah, and in my opinion, Russia should leave. It should. Right? You know, I mean, again, I'm basing all of this off of an actual honest attempt at being the most objective I could possibly ever be. Right? I have looked into, and I'm not perfect, so I'm always missing something. You don't know what you don't know, right? But everything, every narrative, every theme of justification, first of all, Russia's goalpost has changed over and over and over again. Their goalpost has changed. Like it started off with this like denazification thing and demilitarization. How'd demilitarization go? They're now like extremely well armed. Talk about 4D chess, man. Odds of Russia's just calling it quits, slim to none, in my opinion. At what point can you back down if you are either, right? So you want to talk about objectivity. At what point can you back down as Russia? You can't. At what point can Biden back down from continuing to provide aid? You can't. If either one of them backs down, the gains that, I shouldn't say the gains, the losses if Putin decides to back down and say, you know what, are bad, get even worse from a power balance perspective, from a credibility perspective. If Biden backs down, right? Imagine how Europe treats that. If you guys think that we don't need trade partners and allies, you're out of your fucking mind. You're out of your mind. There's like this perception that like we need to have this head in sand focus. You know, we just stick our head down in the sand and everything's gonna be fine because it's not our problem out there. If you... No. Because they're infinitely more aware of what's happening. Here, we're separated by 2 oceans. Don't get me started on Alaska. Both the 11th Airborne and 11th Air Force will have something to say about Alaska. But we can't stop. If we turn that off, and that's one of the concerns that I have with the election. If we turn that off, that's going to be a problem in the international community. Here's the other thing that isn't talked about enough, though. I want to show you guys something. It isn't talked about enough. It's exactly how much bipartisan support Ukraine has. There are still a few that, you know, are kind of on the political extremes, but an overwhelming amount of bipartisan support for Ukraine right now. It is. What you typically have is you have those huge accounts that have like these weird connections, like fucking Winkle. What's his name? Is it Hinkle or Winkle? Which one is it? I'm actually asking. I just don't remember. I don't care, but I don't want to. Whatever. He got shared by the fucking Russian embassy today. Like, imagine getting shared by the Russian embassy. He got retweeted. He put out something that was like, we need Stalin now more than ever. It's these accounts that are emanating across, you know, political aisles. He's got nothing to do with being in Congress. There's a letter. March 21st. 2023? Yeah, March 21st, 2023. 4 Republican members of Congress urged President Joe Biden to send cluster munitions to Ukraine. Now, if I recall correctly, it was the chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, along with, and the chairman of another one of the committees. Armed Services? I don't remember. There's so much more bipartisan support. The division that you're seeing is social media's fault. It's social media's fault. 100%. So I'm actually convinced that the divisiveness in America isn't the fault of any one. I want to show you something on Twitter. Check this out. More. Go to my Twitter. Settings of privacy. Where is it? Privacy and safety. No. Inferred identity. Personalized based on your inferred identity. What do you think that means? It puts you in a box, right? And then inside your little box, social media says, these are the things that you should see today. That's known as an echo chamber. That's what's happening to people right now. Is inferred identities. There used to be a way you could go and look up what Facebook had listed for your inferred identity. So these algorithms, social media algorithms, are ultimately creating this box for you to live in, and then continuously force feeding you that same information, that same what would be known as like maybe confirmation bias information. I feel like this is only a U.S. issue. It's actually less of one than most people realize, though, quite honestly. Like, there's still, going all the way back to World War II, there were still Americans that were so wholly disconnected with what was happening in Europe. There were people holding picket signs up that said, peace with Hitler, right? Because, I mean, again, we're separated by 2 oceans, right? We've got 2 oceans just geographically separating us. But those of us that spend a lot of time on social media are going to see those divisive lines exacerbated, because ultimately what social media is going to share, what's going to be viral, what's going to make its way into your algo or trip the algo and make its way into your feed is going to be things in their extremities. It's not going to be, Joe's opinion that never touches Twitter in his life, spends all his day farming, and only has heard a couple times that Russia is, destroying apartment buildings. He's going to be like, yeah, that sounds like it's fucking terrible. Maybe we should give them some help. Hey, mama. Go to your Google account, I'll tell you your ad profile. Yeah, find all that shit you can and disable it. Disable it. The missus and I talk about it all the time. Before I got into like the IO world, I had a much simpler perspective on things. Much simpler. And then I went down, I became a deception planner and became information operations planner, and then I did it operationally. I question everything now. Everything. I don't care who puts it out there. I don't care what they're saying. I'm like, what's the value of that if it's false? Which is what makes me laugh when, like the Funker team, the rest of them are like that. Like we'll look at something with a side eye, and each one of us will go off and research it and come back and be like, okay, this is something that's a little bit closer to reality. Don't believe everything you see on the internet, for God's sake. Yeah, I have to catch myself sometimes. Like with footage sometimes I'll be looking at footage, and there's this dichotomy, right, between wanting to make sure we're sharing the most gravitational footage that's out there, wanting to make sure that we're documenting that and saving it. Then there's also the possibility that, given technology, and I've called out, you know, the fake footage on all sides at this point, that given technology, that footage is fake. So sometimes it takes us extra time. We're just like, is that fake? Does that look fake to you? Sometimes we'll publish it, and then after the fact be like, hold on a second. That looks weird, dude. Always look at motivations. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean by what's the value. What's the value to the person or to the entity that's sharing this, like the organization that's sharing it. I'm not trying to be some kind of theologian philosopher thing. That's just how I process things. You know, there's like that there's like this. There's always that one or a zero. It's either this or that. Drives me crazy. Don't put me in boxes like that. Ukrainian Halo Vic from a while ago. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that one. I did a whole satire video on that one, and people were mad as shit. I said it was the UNSC. If I can find that shit. People were mad as shit at that video. I thought it was brilliant. But then again, I'm an idiot, so. Let me just go to it. Let's watch it. Okay. Yeah, we can watch it. So let's go to content, playlists, Bunker News Network. I don't know. Show me the whole fucking playlist. Here we go. Videos. Hell yeah. It is titled Ghost of Kiev destroys entire Russian armored column with Leda Technical. And if you ever wanted to know how much of a joke YouTube is, they labeled this fake video as inappropriate for some users. The footage you're about to watch comes from Ukraine sometime in 2022. Stick around after the footage for a breakdown.
Коротше, хуй знає, куди я заїхав. І я тут, що це нас, орки, блядь, їбашать. Десь на Чорнобаївку, десь в ту сторону. Що це за хуйня, блядь? Йобаний! Ух ти шо, сука. Чуть нахуй не вбили. Єбать, то що зас? Ух ти ж! Ну йоб нахуй, блядь! Ти шо? Ох, ти шо, блядь? Пизда! Пизда! Ну все, блядь, сходив.
The footage you just watched is the first live-action footage we've seen of the apparent Ghost of Kiev. Only this time he's replaced his fighter jet with what appears to be a souped-up all-terrain Leda. The Ghost of Kiev came to prominence earlier in 2022 following Russia's invasion after single-handedly destroying at least 23 out of 40 engaged Russian pilots, which earned him the elite marksman standard in the Ukrainian Air Force. Ghost, as he's called by his babushka, appears to have collaborated directly with savvy Ukrainian welders known for their technicals and affinity for big-ass guns on tiny little cars, to retrofit an early 90s Leda or even ZAZ 968M with an M134 and what appears to be a salvo of mini-missiles only previously seen on the Mark VI weapon system. Now, during the engagement, the vehicle itself appears to be running an oxygen-rich fuel mixture due to the backfire and is rolling on something close to the 49-inch wheels used by the advanced M12 Warthog fast attack vehicle. In a bout of controversy online over the last few days, there's been speculation that the Ghost of Kiev may not actually be a part of the Ukrainian military whatsoever, and that involvement from the UNSC has continuously been providing operators and other equipment to Ukraine. One of the UNSC's most prominent operators, known as Spartans, is currently on the loose after a secretive mission went south. The UNSC has yet to publish a statement on the matter, though some believe he may have found his way into Ukraine. Now, are you looking for a step into the realm of the next generation for your optics? If you are, that's where our partner ATN comes into the picture. ATN's range of thermal and night vision optics probably aren't going to make you Master Chief, but they're definitely going to help you find those pesky hogs in the dead of night. The X-Sight 4K is what I use on my Remington 700, and I use the Binox 4K on almost every range and outdoor trip that I take. Each has...
Yeah, that's a Remington. I don't know if you... So there's a bunch of jokes in there. One of them is achieving 23 out of 40, which is the minimum standard to pass the Army qualification test. I thought it was brilliant, man. But the comments did not like it, bro. Hold on. Complete horseshit. Total fake. Take it down. You look stupid for airing it on your page. Click bat BS. Oh, man. Fake. Why uploaded? A little bit of satire. Okay? Drives me crazy. I thought that was the best video I've ever done. Like, we were all dying and super excited, and we published it. Anyway. Yeah, that's my Remington. The X-Sight 4K is dope. Yep. It's awesome. Ronnie, is the Remington misfire problem a myth? I haven't had any issues with my Remington at all. They fire a ton of rounds and only need to tap the bolt to fire. Oh. Not that I'm tracking, dude. I just got on. Could your wife shoot you some, please? Friday. Friday. You know, it's also important to note, just to kind of flip the coin over for a second. It's important to note that there's some very shady business relationships between American politicians and Ukraine. That's another thing that's got a lot of people. It's one of those predispositions, right? Some shady shit. But does that detract from their ability to, defend themselves? I likened it early on in the war to you're being on a subway, right? So you're on the subway, you're on the metro, whatever, and you're watching two folks duke it out. One of them's got a gun, and the other one's got nothing. Well, we're presently sliding some brass knuckles across the floor. Hey, fucking defend yourself, bro. Defend yourself. That's what we're looking at here. But then on the flip side, something that nobody talks about is all the shady fucking deals that we've got with Russians in our politics. That's just not being... Would we forget that? Did we forget all about that? Again, corruption is everywhere. Every country is corrupt. But at what scale? Where on the corruption ladder? You know what I mean? It's right up there with the 1911 for me. I'm not a fan of the 1911. I think it's an antiquated design, and there are better options available. I've got one. It's sitting right there. It's up there. Government model. You know, beat somebody to death with it. Would have it be in the arsenal of democracy? Sure. How dare you, sir? You take the blue pill, the story ends, you wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. I don't take any pills. I don't like pills. Don't like the 45 caliber, just the gun itself. I primarily don't like the 1911 because it is a 45. The platform itself, I'm actually appreciative of. Like, I would really enjoy having a 9mm double stack 2011. I think that's something I would absolutely carry. I just don't have one because that's spendy and I'm poor. How's Russia respond to cluster munitions? I don't know, with their own cluster munitions. You know, there's been red line after red line after red line. I don't know that they have any. It'll be more modified S-300s to hit ground-based targets, to hit population centers, hit apartment buildings. What scale of corruption would you class the picture of ex-Ukraine President Yanukovych? You just sent it in the Discord? What Discord? My Discord or the Funker Discord? I don't know which Discord. The high power is even more trash than the 1911. Like, imagine saying, Mom, I want a 1911. We have 1911 at home. And that's 1911 at home. That's quite literally what it is. Like, he was asked to create something similar, but couldn't recreate the 1911 because of rights or because of contracts or something. Licenses, something along those lines. So he creates the high power. Garbage. Don't poo-poo on Browning. I'm not poo-pooing on Browning. He created some amazing things that have a long and storied history. That doesn't mean they were all great. The Browning high power is a piece of junk. That's an opinion. It's an opinion. And you know, it's an opinion that I shouldn't have because I have barely shot one. I think the Pickums would set off 18 mines, right? If it hits it. I don't think it has the radius to really set off to set off an anti-tank mine. You could stand on an anti-tank mine. Like, seriously. Why do you prefer 9mm over others? Because the only reason there are misconceptions from a ballistics perspective on what makes a particular caliber effective, right? This goes all the way back to the FBI in their testing of the 9mm. You know, what was that, back in the 80s? After there was a big gunfight where they got absolutely worked by a dude. They had 38 revolvers, like snub noses and shit or something, and a dude had a Mini 14 and just, oh man, they shot him in the arm. You know, like the round didn't pass through the arm to penetrate the body. Now, when the FBI started, you know, their immediate reaction was we need something bigger, right? We need bigger. So they went with the 40 because 9mm ammunition at the time, and they didn't just have 38 snub nose. I want to say they might have actually had 9s, but they moved to the 40 because the assumption was bigger round, more stopping power. Well, over the years, they continued to test, and the temporary wound cavity increase, temporary and permanent wound cavity increase that you get with a larger diameter has less of an overall effect than penetration and shot placement. Right? So if you are able to penetrate to the appropriate distance and have well-placed shots, those are going to do more damage than just being reliant alone on temporary or permanent wound cavity size. Plain and simple. So when you look at modern 9mm ammunition, it's kind of the sweet spot for me of temporary and permanent wound cavity, as well as being able to place well-aimed shots in rapid succession and penetration. Modern 9mm ammunition outperforms, in my opinion, most 45 and 40. Now, the interesting thing starts to come when you get into like 10mm, right? It's big, you know, it's shootable. But you also have to look at it from an ammunition density perspective, in my mind. I don't know if that's the right term to use, but I can carry infinitely more 9mm that's going to give me just as, if not better, placement and penetration as a 40 or a 45. Right? Bigger, and I'm not even trying to make this joke, does not mean better. You don't have to shoot a lot quick. +1 is better than 7+1. Yeah. Yeah. Especially when you look at, so 9mm is going to oftentimes be moving faster. It's going to have better penetration, right? So I'm going to defeat barriers better with it. And then you give me additional ammo to hit the right spots. That's why 9mm, in my opinion, and I mean, this is pretty widely accepted now. Outside of the FUDs of the world. I carry 45, so I don't have to shoot twice. Outside of those dudes. You know? More ammo is best. Well-placed shots with the appropriate penetration capability, right? So if under duress, you can hit somebody in the T-zone, the central nervous system, with one shot, great. That's it. That's all you need. But most people might not be able to do that. So with more ammo, I have a higher percentage chance of being able to hit the appropriate places that I need to stop the threat. Yeah, Adam, I haven't watched it yet. I'll be watching it here in a minute. Clint Smith, Thunder Ranch has great rants on this. 5.7 is pretty good. I don't know enough about 5.7. I do know that it's kind of cost prohibitive. You know what I mean? Isn't that what is it? Isn't that just like a 17 HMR or something? I like the Smith & Wesson 357. Why? That's got the same problems that 45 does. It's big. Yeah. How many rounds of it you got? Leg shots? No. Aim small, miss small, bro. You know, there's a reel that I did on the Funker account that went like uber viral. It's got like 12, 13, 14 million views right now. We made $300 off of that. If you think that, you know, a lot of views is a key to... No. But it was about Frank Plum and a sniper shot that he hit. He shot a .38 snub nose out of a dude's hand. He was threatening to kill himself sitting in a white lawn chair. And the shot that he took, he hits the revolver, and it knocks the revolver out of the dude's hand. When we first started the Ukraine live streams, or the Funker live streams, I should call them, we actually talked to Mike Plum. Mike or Frank, I might have those mixed up. But we talked to his son, who is a Green Beret. And sometime after that, we had a conversation, and he explained that his dad regretted hitting that shot and setting an impossible standard. And that's where I left the reel, is I left the reel right there. And, of course, all of the John Wicks in the chat were like, it's not impossible. He was like 100 yards away, and that gun's this big. I could hit that shot. That's not the standard. That's not the impossible standard that he set. The impossible standard that he set was just shooting the gun out of the perp's hand. That's the impossible standard. Is suddenly it became a reality that you could just shoot the gun out of their hand. Revolvers have less parts and are easier to maintain. That's my draw. Yeah, where I run into that is ammo, is having more ammo. I don't know if that's been done since, has it? I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, you don't shoot for the legs. You don't aim for the legs. There's ample footage of police from around the world aiming for legs. And it just goes through and through, and the threat keeps coming. Shamans, don't make me put your ass in timeout. I'll slap you right in the dick. Cold bore shot like that is ridiculous. Yeah, that's another thing that these wicks in the chat weren't really talking about. Is, he was firing on a cold bore. It was still out somewhere outside of 100 meters, or 100 yards. I don't remember which. It wasn't that simple of a shot, right? It's not that simple. Even if that was the impossible standard, but the impossible standard that Frank or Mike, I just have them mixed up. The impossible standard he was getting at is that you could just shoot the gun out of people's hands. I mean, 50 Cent got shot 9 times and he's still alive. I don't know who took 20. There are major arteries in the legs? Yeah. Yeah, but how long? You still got a couple minutes. You know what I mean? PP slaps now. Is there a sign-up roster for the PP slaps? Is that perp still alive? I think so. I mean, he might have passed since. Why aim for the legs? Yeah. Oh, no, I get it. Yeah. Like, it doesn't make sense. Smaller target, higher possibility of missing, round ricochets or something. Goes into some grandma's front door. I don't. Your carotid's up here. You have your femoral high on your thigh, high on your leg. Just dance for an hour, then slap it out. Bollywood's wild, dude. Some wild shit. God, it's almost 11 o'clock. We've been literally chatting for over an hour. Just sitting here talking. I'm sorry. We get into these rants. Aiming for the legs is like aiming for a tank with an AT4. Fuck you, bro. Are we ever gonna forget about my one and only ever AT4 shot? Are we ever gonna forget about it? Fuck. Mine's not as bad as Josh's. All right, at least give me that. Mine was in training, and it only probably maybe went into a kindergarten or something. I have no idea where it went, but at least I didn't get laughed at by the Taliban. Okay? Not our fault. It missed that bad. It wasn't that bad. It hit the target. It just did one of these. All right? You got video of your AT? No. That was like basic training, bro. Josh's was actually like in anger. I don't know if he was angry, but he fired it and missed so bad that the Taliban came on the radio and laughed at him. Listen, I'm deflecting right now. I'm absolutely deflecting right now. Okay? And I don't care. Oh, fuck you, bro. Adam, I just watched it. Fuck you, man. God damn it. That's what they all say. It ricocheted. No, it did. And actually, everybody went, because it went up, bro. It wasn't my fault. I didn't know that there was a delay when you push the button. It doesn't come out right away. Everything's got to ignite and then fire. I didn't know. I asked the guy. He didn't tell me that. Laughed at by the Taliban, really? Yes. Yeah, he did. But you gotta have, I gotta have him on and tell it one time. I mean, he might still be awake. I bet I can get him in here. Like, hey, Josh, they're asking about your, being a hero and almost ending the Afghan war. But so the way he tells it is, it was apparently clear as day he shot, and he just missed it so bad. In Afghanistan, they just use clear comms, dude. Like they're not using encrypted shit. And your terps, your interpreters are always listening to them. So you're listening to these motherfuckers laugh at you after firing an AT-4 at them. I just had to Google what an AT-4 is. Just right there. It's right there. What's up, Stan? That the one you missed with? No. Do you have your phone? Yeah, but I haven't checked my phone. Didn't dude just get charged by the ATF for having an inert RP7? Is it a live AT4? No, it's inert. RPG7? What's an inert RPG7? Because you can like at least that you can't reload that. Like it'd be best it better used as a beer bong at this point. I don't. CK out your stream, my guy in Ukraine. What? He's an MP too? That's dumb. Oh, checking out your stream? News guy, that is? What? I don't understand. Just make a potato launcher out of it. All right, I gotta go, guys. I've already been on for later than I expected. I expected tonight to be a short stream because, well, kind of, I feel better now. I feel okay now, you know. I don't feel gross anymore like I did. My whole shit was all like, anyway, just go be a bitch somewhere else. Good night. We'll see you Wednesday. We're gonna play BattleBit on Wednesday. I'll see if Josh can play with us. He doesn't talk much, so feel free to ask him questions and I'll relay. He typically watches the chat when he plays, though. Oh, I read about that grammar hero. Yeah, there's some fucked up shit going on with that one, dude. But anyway, good night. Drink water. Change your socks. I'm gonna go do the same. We love y'all. Thank you for all the support to Stack Up tonight. Thank you for the PC. We'll be ordering that, you know, ASA MFP as soon as it'll always be live when we do. As soon as PayPal moves the money. All right. Good night.
Good night, ladies.
Bye-bye.